Stop for a moment. Yes, you. I brought you here. Before you pressed this video, before your eyes landed on the title, before your heart whispered, maybe I need this today, I already knew. I saw the weight you've been carrying alone. I saw the doubts no one else hears. I saw the silent battles behind your smile. And today, my child, I speak. You feel tired because you've been fighting battles that were never meant to break you, only to shape you. You've been questioning whether I still hear you, whether your prayers still matter, whether your life is moving anywhere at all. But listen closely. I have been working in the moments you thought were abandoned. I have been guarding you in the nights you cried quietly. I have been preparing something you are not ready to see yet. You didn't come here by luck. You came here because your spirit called out to me, and I answered. This is the beginning. Stay with me. What I'm about to reveal in the next pages will change the way you see your entire journey.
You've been asking me for clarity, but clarity doesn't always come in the form you expect. Sometimes I don't open a door immediately, not because I want you to suffer, but because I want you to grow into the person who can walk through it. You've been thinking, why is everything taking so long? Why does it feel like nothing is changing? Why do I keep trying and still feel stuck? Hear me. You are not stuck. You are being positioned. Every delay you experienced, every path that didn't work out, every person that walked away was part of a protection you didn't recognize. I didn't let certain things happen, not because you didn't deserve them, but because they would have destroyed your peace, your purpose, or your destiny. And I know you've grown tired of waiting, but waiting is not losing time. Waiting is me preparing the right time. Your story is not behind schedule. Your life is not late. You are exactly where I need you to be at this moment. Breathe. Trust me a little longer. You're closer than you think.
There's something you haven't told anyone. A burden you've been keeping inside because you don't want to seem weak. But I saw it. I felt the tremble in your heart when you thought no one understood you. Listen, you don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to be strong every second of the day. You don't have to hide the pain you carry behind your confidence. I know the nights you couldn't sleep. I know the thoughts you tried to silence. I know the moments you wondered if things would ever get better. And today, I say to you, you are not alone. You were never alone, and you will never be alone. I am closer to you than the breath in your lungs. When you felt abandoned, I was beside you. When you felt broken, I was holding the pieces. When you felt lost, I was guiding you, even when you couldn't see me. You think your heart is too damaged to be restored, but I specialize in restoration. I can rebuild what life tried to destroy. I can turn your pain into wisdom, your fear into courage, your tears into strength. You've been trying to heal on your own, but now, let me heal you. There's more I need to tell you. Turn the page when you're ready.
There is a reason your heart has been feeling heavier lately. It's not because you're failing. It's because you're transitioning. You're in a season where old things are breaking off. Old habits, old fears, old versions of you that can't walk into your future. And yes, letting go hurts. Growth often feels like loss at first. But hear me clearly. What you're releasing now is making room for what I'm sending next. The confusion you feel is not a sign of defeat. It's a sign of transformation. The discomfort you feel is not punishment. It's preparation. I am removing people who can't go with you. I am closing doors that were draining your spirit. I am shifting your path so you can rise, not settle. You've prayed for change. Now you're living the first step of that answer. Don't fear the shaking. Don't fear the unknown. Don't fear what's leaving your life. I am replacing it with something stronger, something purer, something aligned with who you're becoming. This chapter isn't the end. It's the turning point.
You've been measuring your worth by your mistakes, by your past, by the moment you wish you could undo. But I don't see you through the lens of your failures. I see you through the lens of your potential. Listen carefully. Your past is not powerful enough to stop the future I've prepared for you. Every wrong turn, every regret, every broken moment, I can use it all. You think your story is too messy? I build masterpieces from broken pieces. You think you've fallen too far? Grace reaches places shame cannot. Stop punishing yourself for things I've already forgiven. Stop replaying scenes that I've erased from your story. Stop believing the lie that you're not enough. You were more than enough for the purpose I've placed in you. You were growing, you were learning, you are rising, even on the days you feel like you're standing still. And hear this. The enemy attacks you the hardest, not because you're weak, but because he sees what you're becoming. Your calling is greater than your conflict. Your destiny is stronger than your doubts. Stay with me. Page by page, I'm rewriting your life with hope.
You've been praying for a sign, something clear, something undeniable, something that tells you, keep going, you're on the right path. So hear me now. This is your sign. Not the title, not the timing, not the coincidence of you being here. My voice speaking to you in this moment, that is your sign. You've been worried about making the wrong decision, worried about choosing the wrong people, worried about wasting your time. But listen, I am guiding you in ways you don't always recognize. I've been nudging your spirit away from things that would hurt you. I've been stirring your heart toward things that will grow you. I've been closing certain doors not to frustrate you, but to redirect you toward something better. And yes, the path ahead may still feel uncertain, but I am already in your future, preparing what you need. You don't see it yet, but every step you've taken recently has been divinely aligned. Don't second-guess yourself so much. Don't be afraid of moving forward. You're not walking blindly. You're walking with me. The breakthrough you've been praying for is closer than your doubts want you to believe. There is a strength inside you that you haven't fully discovered yet. A strength born from every storm you survived. A strength shaped by every moment you thought you couldn't go on, and yet you did. You see weakness, but I see resilience. You see delays, but I see preparation. You see obstacles, but I see opportunities for you to rise higher. Hear me. The battles you're fighting now are building the person you prayed to become. You asked me for wisdom, so I allowed situations that taught you discernment. You asked me for courage, so I placed you in moments where you had to stand firm. You asked me for strength, so I let you face challenges that made you stronger. It wasn't to break you, it was to build you. And even now, when you feel tired, when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel like you're carrying too much, I am lifting what you cannot lift. I am fighting battles you don't even know about. I am clearing paths you haven't walked yet. You are growing, even on the days you feel like you're falling apart. Don't give up. The chapter you're entering next will reward the pain you endured. There are moments when you feel invisible, like no one sees your effort, your patience, your prayers. You wonder if anyone notices your struggle, if anyone understands your heart. I see you. I notice everything. I have counted every tear, every sigh, every sleepless night. And here is what you need to hear. You are never unseen. You are never forgotten. You are never alone. Even when it feels like life is passing you by, even when doors seem closed, even when answers seem silent, I am moving behind the scenes. I am arranging situations, people, and timing for your breakthrough. I am working in ways you cannot yet perceive, because your vision is limited, but my power is unlimited. Trust the unseen. Trust the work happening in secret. Trust me to turn every why into a testimony. Your patience is not wasted. Your faith is not ignored. Your journey is not forgotten. Prepare your heart. The revelation you are waiting for is about to unfold. There's something important you need to understand. The pressure you feel right now is not a sign of collapse. It's a sign of elevation. Diamonds form under pressure. Champions rise through struggle. And destinies are revealed in the moments that test your spirit the most. Hear me clearly. I am strengthening you for what you prayed for. You asked me to open doors, so I'm preparing you to walk through them with confidence. You asked me for blessings, so I'm shaping your character to handle them responsibly. You asked me for peace, so I'm teaching your heart to trust me even in uncertainty. Every challenge you are facing is connected to a purpose bigger than you can see right now. But soon, very soon, you will look back and realize that none of it was random. Nothing was wasted. Not a single tear, not a single setback, not a single disappointment. You are stepping into a new level of strength, wisdom, and clarity. You are outgrowing what once limited you. You are rising into the version of yourself I always knew you could become. Hold on. You're one page away from the message you've been waiting for.
My child, you've carried so much, endured so much, and survived more than you give yourself credit for. And now hear my final words for you today. Your story is about to shift. Not slowly, not quietly, but suddenly. The weight on your shoulders will begin to lift. The confusion in your mind will begin to clear. The door you've been praying for will begin to open. The peace you've been searching for will find you. I am restoring what was broken. I am healing what was hurting. I am strengthening what was weak. I am replacing your doubts with direction, your fear with courage, your loneliness with my presence. You didn't come across this message by chance. You were led here because you needed to be reminded of something powerful. I am not finished with you. Your best days are not behind you. And the blessing I've prepared is greater than everything you've suffered. Walk forward with faith. Lift your head. Stand tall. Your new chapter begins now. Amen.